11 seconds on the shot clock for the Mavericks. Off Aguirre on the turnover. Kareem's got it. Lakers closing in, and the crowd knows it. Magic fouled. And for Aguirre, only his second personal. Only the third team, so they'll take the ball out of bounds with James Donaldson checking back in and Perkins leaving at the 2:43 mark. 10-point lead. Magic comes to the ball and gets it back to Cooper. Bringing some seconds off the clock. On the shot clock, it's down to 5. Worthy to Scott, who's open in the corner. He hits the three. Aguirre tapped out by Abdul-Jabbar. Scott on the move. Scott will come up to the free throw line. Biggest lead over the Mavericks.
Now the conjecture of the Lakers potentially playing the Pistons, this type of thing going on right now is something that the Pistons did not see. A lot of fast breaking basketball, so they're going to have to change gears when they play the Lakers.
Foul against Harper. Minute and a half left. Dallas has scored but 2 points over the last 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Now they almost did it here, and the reason they didn't, in my opinion, was the little things that a champion knows you must take care of. A couple of bad shots, bad shot selection, a few bad passes at the wrong time, and the Lakers gobble you up.
A grand exit. He did it at UCLA. He did it with the Milwaukee Bucks, and now he continues to do it for the Los Angeles Lakers. The grand old man of basketball continues to roll along. One more chapter in that book he wants, and that's back-to-back NBA championships. And they move closer and closer to the final series and an opportunity to do just that. Well, I know that Dallas owner Don Carter and his wife Linda are dejected at this moment, but certainly they've got an awful lot to be proud of with this franchise, taking the Lakers all the way to a 7th game for the Western Conference Final. And when you look down the road just 5 or 6 years, Tommy, and you think about a team that might succeed the Lakers out west, the Mavericks certainly have a chance. A lot of fine young talent. And more importantly, I think that Norm Sonju and the rest of the men in that front office run a great organization. That's how you win. That's how the Celtics won with Red Auerbach. That's how the Lakers win with Bill Sharman, Jerry West, and the rest of them here. Aguirre missing on the shot. Lakers ball. And they get closer and closer now to Detroit. And Tommy, what's your feeling about a Piston-Laker matchup?
Well, I think that the Lakers have 5 offensive people on their starting 5. Any one of the 5 can score. I don't think the Pistons can say the same thing. And certainly the Lakers will run, and if the Pistons run with them, I think they lose that part of the game.
One thing that I've observed with the Pistons, as franchise. Now another of the stars will leave. Let's get this ovation for James Worthy. One of the things I've observed with the Pistons is the improvement with their defense. Sometimes it's an ugly game when you play them, but they know how to disrupt things. And I will pass along one piece of information for those who are going to follow it. Not sure that Pat Riley and the Lakers staff were looking all that forward to taking on the Pistons.
Well, particularly because they don't know an awful lot about them. They've only played them twice this year, and you don't have a feel for a team. But a Rick Mahorn is not going to be as important in this series as he would have been against the Celtics, for instance. There's no power person that Mahorn will muscle. And as we look at Magic going out, it certainly will be the master of creativity in that series, running the fast break. I think he's the key player.
You know, Tommy, we saw a great moment there. He and Mark Aguirre, very good friends. And in the next series, Magic goes against another of his good friends, Isaiah Thomas, the great floor leader for the Detroit Pistons. One of the things I've always enjoyed about the Stanley Cup playoffs, the end when the athletes go out on the ice and shake hands. I'd like to see more sports do that after the tough grind is over. Approaching the final minute mark. Matthews on the floor, along with Thompson taking the shot, Green, Cooper, and Campbell. Inside to Green. Blackman. Barkley can't get it to fall. Off the drive was Blackman. So the Lakers survive 2 7th games to get back to the championship series. First, they beat the Utah Jazz. And then here this afternoon, Aguirre and Matthews go at it. And quickly they run Matthews off. And now A.C.Green comes up as a policeman. But Matthews and Aguirre had squared off here in the closing seconds. And Jake O'Donnell yanking Matthews back to get him under control. What you really want. After a long, tough 7-game series, you're a star like Aguirre. You battle your heart out. You're upset. You've got a hurt hand. And some guy comes off the bench trying to make a name for himself. And he's all over you. He's still barking at him.
Oh, Wes, we noticed you.
Give me a break. That's it, folks. It's Showtime versus Motown for the NBA championship. And the crowd pours onto the floor here. James Brown corners Matt. Let's go to James. James, take it away.
All right, Magic, your groin couldn't have felt any better.
Yeah, it feels great, you know, that they'll be playing in the championship again, and also to be playing Detroit.
Magic, will you have to work on maybe some simpler passes to A.C.Green? I know you had to talk to him a couple of times.
Well, he just didn't have his hands ready, I think. I think we were all over anxious, and I think he was too, trying to catch it and go too quick to the basket before he really got the ball.
You won't see Larry Bird, but you'll see Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun playing Isaiah in Detroit and also going home to Michigan. So I'm looking forward to it, and let's have some fun.
Let's try to get Magic out of here safely, folks. Back to you, Brett.
All right, James, thank you very much. A glimpse inside the winner's locker room. The Lakers are going back to play for the NBA championship.